Okay, it's day 40, and as you can see here, insiders accused of stealing personal data from Homeland Security. This is kind of like the New York Times derivative work from a story that broke in USA Today. But basically, you can see that 246,000 agency employees and 3 United States officials, in a report sent to Congress last week, Congress, that's going to be the Inspector General, talked about getting into the Inspector General's proprietary software for managing investigative and disciplinary cases. This is going to be the Inspector General system for investigative and disciplinary cases is going to come back over and over again. I hate to say that I said it was Teresa Grafenstein. I hate to say it was the case management system that she was hacked, but that's exactly where they got the information. And it's not just going to be 246,000 agency employees. It's going to be 21 million because it's going to be every federal employee in the Office of Personnel Management database, the OPM hack. AWANS equals OPM hack. We've had Mike McMahon, who ran that agency, talk about how they had to look the other way, how he was constantly defeated at every turn, trying to do something about this from the FBI. This is just the beginning, and this is discoverable. I'm going to be able to immediately tie this already have a lawsuit against DHS going. Going to immediately be able to tie this as a reprisal system, as a low intensity, whatever you want to call it, disruption campaign against whistleblowers. This is a disruption campaign against whistleblowers that the AWANS have done for Andrew McCabe to make this very, very obvious. Personal information, names, social security numbers, dates, not just against the employee. I also want to say this, it's also against the families of the employee. For loans, for federally guaranteed loans, for housing guarantees and so forth, for IRS reprisals, for audits, and also it's going to be for student loans. So you can imagine all the different places the federal government gets involved in your life and all the times you need them. The idea of disruption is just small knocks over a period of time. This is the Phoenix campaign that I talked about yesterday, the Phoenix Project. It was pioneered over 60 years ago in Vietnam. And again, if you know what you're looking for, it's a lot easier to find it. Here's the original USA Today story, sensitive information, 246,000 employees found on a what? Home computer. Home computer, where we heard that before, okay? Documents found in May. Well, what's funny about May? Well, the AWANS and Imran Awan made all those copies because it was being kept in Congress, right? There was a reporter coming down, I can't remember his name, reporter coming down on April the 10th. He was very vocal about how he was going to come to Congress, so somebody moved the data to their home. So this is where I said, we don't know if it's the Sprayer house or if it's a different house or if it's the Hawkshead house. I still say it's going to be the Hawkshead house, believe it or not. But 159,000 case files from the Inspector General's investigative case management system. Who's the Inspector General do you think that it's going to be on as far as this report going to Congress? Right? John Roth said this to key members of Congress on November the 24th. Okay? So that's coming. Again, already have a lawsuit against Elaine Duke. I just add this now, this component, which is a whistleblower reprisal scheme. Okay, it's not only a whistleblower reprisal scheme, but people who are in the military are going to have a reprisal scheme against them, and also journalists are going to have a reprisal scheme against them, as well as we saw a little bit of the IRS targeting for different activist groups. And that is your Day 40 report.